Today, I'm talking about how to choose the right therapist, counselor, or coach, and I'm starting today's video right now. My name is Gregory Groves, and if this is your first time visiting my channel and you would like to learn more on how to deal with the emotional issues associated with weight loss, food addiction, binge eating, emotional eating, stress eating, remember to subscribe now, hit that bell notification so you don't miss a thing. Thank you so much for joining me here today. For today's video, I will be talking about how to choose the right therapist, counselor, or coach. I have been asked this question so often that I felt it was time to finally do a quick video on this. For obvious reasons, I have been very hesitant to talk about this being a coach, but I am getting an overwhelming amount of people reaching out to me and asking me. So I will very quickly give you 3 important tips I personally feel you need to know before hiring an expert. So the first tip, whenever choosing a therapist, counselor, or coach, always make sure they actually specialize in food addiction. Now this one I put number 1 on purpose because in my opinion, this is the most important tip. Just because someone is a therapist, counselor, or coach, it doesn't mean that they are qualified to help you regardless of how much they would like you to believe they are. So always make sure they have a lot of experience in actually helping people with food addiction or binge eating or emotional eating, regardless of what your issues are. So that is probably the most important tip I can give you here today. But I still have 2 more, so don't go anywhere. The second tip, make sure you research several experts before making your decision. So being an expert is great, but it has to be the right fit, not just for you, but also for the expert. It has to be a mutual fit. So don't be shy to ask relevant questions on experience. Book a time to talk to them and get a feel of how they interact. Spending some time on finding the right expert is key, and any expert that will not give you at least 10-15 minutes or more to talk to you for free, run. They're not worth your time. They have something to hide. No expert should give you an initial consultation and charge you for it. The third, ask for testimonials, and in some circumstances you may actually be able to speak with the past or current client. This is very rare, but it can happen. So if an expert is successful, they will have testimonials, period. In some cases, like I mentioned, you may be able to connect with a past or present client. This is great because these clients can give you an idea of how this expert actually works and how they help them specifically. So you can speak, if you can speak to a past or present client, do so. Again, I want to be very clear here that you may not be able to talk to past or present clients because a lot of clients like to have confidentiality, obviously. So as long as they have testimonials, you're okay. I hope these 3 tips will help you to find the right expert for you if you do, in fact, decide to hire one. Again, if you really are suffering from binge eating, food addiction, emotional eating, don't be afraid to connect with others and ask for help. If you need the help of an expert, go to an expert. This is a sign of strength, not weakness. I've mentioned this many times in the past. Remember that when I first started dealing with these specific issues, roughly 11 and a half, 12 years ago, I made the mistake of going it alone. I didn't recognize that I needed help or support, and this set me back towards recovery and for years. So please don't make the same mistake I made. I hope this helps you to at least start to deal with your issues in a way where you can seek help with the 3 tips I mentioned, and it does work for you. To learn more on how to deal with the emotional issues associated with weight loss, food addiction, binge eating, emotional eating, and stress eating, subscribe now. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss any future videos. Also, look for a new video next week, next Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Feel free to share this video with anybody you know that could benefit from it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. And also make sure to check out the videos in the cards on the screen. They'll help you further in your journey. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you next Monday at 4 p.m. Have an awesome week, and please stay safe.